It made me cry. I never thought the childhood friend who was presented as a side character would turn out to be the real heroine in the end. Looking back, there were clues throughout the entire story. I just never noticed. Yet another masterpiece. I love dating games. You might even say I love them as much as life itself. A few years ago, I never even thought that I could get so into something. This all goes back to the harem anime that I used to watch on the nights I couldn't go to sleep. Even though I had the desire to talk to girls, I had neither the opportunities nor the courage. That's why I envied the protagonist in that story. All the girls around him were cute and in love with him. When I looked up the anime in more detail, the original work wasn't a manga, but a game. It's a story video game that's admittedly not completely safe for work. I didn't exactly go into it with an open mind. But once I started it, I was a goner. A dreamlike school life with some of the most adorable girls I've ever seen? Friendship? Conflict? Romance? Here was the dazzling youth I had always wanted. Oh no, this is more fun than I thought it'd be. The price increased with every chapter, and I would have went broke trying to buy all of them with my meager allowance. But there were still lots of stories I wanted to try out. I started working a part-time job to earn money for the game. I made sure my grades constantly stayed at the top of the pack, so that my parents had no reason to complain. I had some casual acquaintances that I talked to when I was lonely. So casual that I wouldn't even call them friends. And I distanced myself from them too. I dedicated all my might, all my time, and all my soul to the dating game. By the time I realized it, I had managed to score myself over 200 beautiful girls, all while never having any kind of experience with the opposite sex in real life. Even though I had no one to call friend in the real world, I made lots of great friends through the dating game as well. I wonder who's online today. Oh, you're all here. Good evening. Ao, Haru, and Mako. These three are those who I would call my true friends. But let alone meet them, I've never even heard their voices before. I just finished the thing you introduced to me, Ao.
Huh? Already? You're way too fast. I only told you about it 2 days ago.
Wait, oh? What are you telling Kay and not us?
You know, a game that was top 8 on the bestsellers list last year.
Oh, you mean the one you gave up on after a week of complaining about not getting first place on it?
So how was it? Can I be honest?
Of course, the worst thing I'll do is make you bleed.
Oh, scary!
Nice, go for it.
Don't encourage her, Mako. To be honest, that game was one of the best.
I know, right? Those who haven't played are missing out on 12% of life.
Huh? Is it that good? Maybe I should try.
Huh, you didn't try it when I recommended it to you the last time.
I mean, no offense, but that's because I know the kind of games you usually go for.
These three people are the ones who originally got me addicted to dating games. I first talked to them on an online review website. Ao always recommends the games she likes to all around her with passion and enthusiasm. On the other hand, Haru is never pushy and is respectful of everybody's diverse opinions at all times. And there's Mako, who likes to stir the pot whenever she sees conflict brewing. I don't know what made us click. I just know that out of the people I met online, these three are the only ones I'm close to now. We ended up forming an exclusive chat, just the four of us. It was a place where we could freely recommend the games we like to each other and share our thoughts on them. Although my fantasy of spending my school years hand in hand with a girl was never fulfilled, I like where I'm at now. In fact, you could even say I love it. This is how I mark the changing of the seasons. Games set in summer should be played in summer. And we have our vacation in summer too. So this is just killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Summer vacation? Which means you're a student?
Yep. I'm in my 2nd year of high school.
Oh, same.
You don't say.
Yay! We're summer vacation compatriots! I'm a university student, though, so I get a longer break than the rest of you. Summer vacation's great, right? There's so much time to play all the games we could during the rest of the year.
I know, right?
You youngsters don't know how good you have it. Oh, seems like we have a working adult over here. You kids are all the same anyway. You're probably going out on a lot of dates with your hormones in full swing.
Except I've never dated.
What he said.
Same. I don't really want to.
Oh, well, there are merits to being single.
It's not like that. What do you do then? Do you have anyone, Mako?
I wish. I see how it is. This summer, that will only come once in a lifetime. You're gonna just spend it fruitlessly playing dating games?
Well, that's the plan.
What a waste. You're squandering your youth. You young people.
You say that, but it's not like I have anything else to do.
Oh, in that case, why don't all of us make a pilgrimage together?
What do you mean?
Basically, she's talking about visiting all the places that were used as locations in the games.
Huh? Those exist in real life?
Sure they do. Local governments will collab with games like these to get more visitors to. I want to go. I'm definitely going.
Whoa, I had no idea.
Come on, I gotta have something to look forward to if I'm gonna be slaving away all day. Sounds great. Let's all go then. I can book the hotel and do the arrangements. Seriously? Oh, you're a lifesaver.
So, where are you gonna go exactly?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? If we're gonna make a pilgrimage, there's only one place we absolutely have to go. Indeed. To the distant Blue Symphony it is.
Just like that, I suddenly had plans for summer vacation. The Distant Blue Symphony. This was the game that led to our first meeting. It's a story of a young musician who had his dreams shattered, met 3 young women in the countryside, and then made his marvelous comeback into the musical scene. I can't wait. I wanted to see the little town where the game was based, but I was looking forward even more to finally meeting those 3 for the first time. None of them seem to have girlfriends. I'm sure us unpopular dudes will have lots of common topics to talk about. Wait, but all of their favorite game heroines are different. I hope they don't end up fighting. Whatever, it'll work itself out somehow. Slowly, but steadily, the bullet train cut through the beautiful cerulean landscape. Let's see. We were supposed to meet near the ticket barriers. Glancing around, I didn't spot anyone that felt right. Most of the people there looked like middle-agers here to visit their relatives for the holidays. Other than that, there was only a group of 3 beautiful girls and several local kids running around. There was still a bit of time left until we were supposed to meet, so I decided to just wait. But even after waiting 10 more minutes, nobody showed up. I'm waiting in the right place, right? I sent out the question in our chat and received a reply immediately.
You're the only one still not here, Kay.
No way! Where are you guys? When I looked around, the only ones left in the station were the 3 girls I saw earlier. There's only 3 beautiful girls in the station with me right now. Maybe I got the meeting place wrong?
By 3 beautiful girls, do you mean us?
You? How?
You're Kay, right?
Yes?
It's nice to meet you. I'm Haru.
The girl in front of me smiled a smile as radiant as the sun. It's nice to meet you. I'm Keisuke Sato.
Sorry, we should have noticed it was you earlier.
No, it was my fault too. I'm just glad we managed to find one another.
I'm Mako. My real name is Mako Hanashima. Nice to meet you.
Oi, Hanayama here. You can just call me Ao like always.
And I'm Haruka Hanakiri.
So all of you were girls all along?
I know, right? I was surprised too.
I don't care. It's hot here, so let's go already. I'm about to melt.
Man, it's the perfect weather for drinking.
Not quite yet, though. We have to make our pilgrimage first. So I'm afraid you'll have to bear with it until tonight.
What's wrong, Kay?
I mean, I was shocked, but how do I put it? I'm relieved, because you're all acting the same as you always do.
Of course we are. We weren't trying to trick you or anything, you know.
Actually, doesn't this feel like you're traveling with your harem?
So, which one of us is your type?
Don't tell me you're drunk already, Mako.
I'm getting kind of excited about the trip.
Yeah.
Me too. Yay, summer vacation, here we come!
Our journey began with Mako's loud declaration.
This is our first stop.
We're here to try the butcher's coquette.
Bingo!
Oh, from that after-school detour scene?
What? We're having croquettes? In this heat?
You don't have to eat it if you don't want to. I'm kidding, I'll eat it.
This is so good!
It's delicious!
And I'm kind of touched for some reason. I never thought I'd get to eat the same thing as the characters in the game.
This is the point of the game pilgrimage, after all.
This is the school they attend? Yep.
Whoa, it looks exactly the same.
We're not allowed to go in, though.
The horizontal bar.
Oh, it's from the confession scene.
Yeah.
If I'm not wrong, that's your favorite scene, isn't it?
Well, I guess. I couldn't do the back hip circle either.
Huh? That's the reason?
It's important to have empathy, Kay.
It's the sea!
You're really having fun, huh?
Of course I am. This is a place I wanted to visit no matter what.
Right, from that scene you like.
Exactly. It was here when the main character finally came clean about his true feelings. That reminds me, too bad for you, Gay.
Huh? What are you talking about?
All these beautiful girls with you at the beach and not a bikini in sight. Huh? Is that something you'd like to see? I guess I have no choice then. Oh, you're gonna show it to him?
How bold.
This is a special service just for you.
Please don't!
Doesn't sound very convincing when you're peeking through your fingers like that. And that's it! You need to pay an extra fee to access the bonus scene. Ooh, we have a true game reproduction here.
Which means we still don't see anything.
This is what you get with the all-ages version. They should have at least left the swimmer scene in. If you can't pay, you have to be punished. Take this!
Allow me to join.
Come on, I wanted the action too.
Huh? Why am I the only one getting wet?
Well, you have no choice. After all, if us girls get wet, it'll be problematic for the variety of reasons.
Huh? Seriously? The water sparkled invitingly in the sunset as time slipped through our fingers like fine sand. My discomfort at getting soaked by the girls and the bittersweet feeling of being ganged up on by them, all of it melted away. The moment preserved forever in the gentle glow of summer sun. Just like that, the first day of our trip passed by in the blink of an eye. The day just flew by, huh?
Really? I can finally go out for some beer. The lack of alcohol is the hardest part of hanging out with you high schoolers. Let's gather here at 10 tomorrow, okay? Aren't you disappointed we're not staying in the same room, Kay?
No, not at all.
Really?
Were that unappealing?
That's not what I'm saying. Anyway, we all know the plan, right? Good night, everyone.
Good night.
They're talking about me, who has no experience with girls at all. There's no way I'd be able to fall asleep if we were in the same room. To be honest, I'm relieved we all have our own rooms. On the second day of our pilgrimage... Good morning.
Morning.
Where are the other two?
Haru's checking out for us, and Mako hasn't come down yet.
I see.
Are you enjoying yourself so far, Kay?
Of course. What about you, Ao?
I am too. It's been a long time since I've had company during summer vacation, after all.
I see.
Oh, good morning, Kay.
Good morning, Haru.
Ugh, my head hurts.
Are you okay, Mako? Do you have a cold or something?
You don't know what a hangover looks like?
Sheesh, Mako. Even after I reminded you to watch how much you were drinking.
But I mean, you can't really hold your alcohol, Haru. You really crushed me last night. You two went out drinking together?
Yep, that's what you do when you're an adult. We'll invite you guys along too once you're legal.
Does that mean this isn't our last trip?
Of course not. Let's make this an every summer thing from now on.
Sounds great!
Now then, let's start off our second day with a blast.
Stop shouting! Your voice is ringing inside my head.
Phew, I feel a lot better after drinking some water. Please don't pass out. I'm not strong enough to support your weight.
Are you alright now?
Thanks, Kay. In the end, you're the only one worrying about me.
The stench of alcohol!
Enemies, I see. All of you have it out for me.
Sorry. After that little interjection, we made our way to the final stop of our journey.
To think there would be a day when I get to see this place in the flesh. I feel like crying just looking at this old broken down bus stop. Listen, I can almost hear the OST now.
This is where the grand ending took place.
It feels so surreal.
Let's take a picture together here.
You're right. Come closer, Kay. You're not in the frame.
But if I come any closer...
We're telling you it's fine.
And with a tap of Haru's finger, a single picture was born. In saying that, more than just a picture, it was tangible proof that all of us made it here together. To put it more simply, it was a precious memory. It was the most priceless treasure that could have been bought with any amount of money I had.
Say, Kay, can you do me a favor?
What is it?
I want to reenact the last scene here, so can you act as the part of the protagonist?
Huh? Me?
Yep, and I'll play the part of the heroine.
Hold it right there! I want to do it too!
Me too! But in this particular game, the graphics only ever show one girl at the end.
It was exactly as she said. The grand ending could only be accessed once all the heroine's storylines were completed, but only the one who the player chooses appears in the last scene. There's no option where all three heroines appear at the end. While some people preferred that, there were many players who got angry that there wasn't a get all the girls ending. The official version of the game came under fire for a while because of that.
I asked him first.
Come on, let me do it. I worked so hard arranging the schedule for our trip.
Now hold it there. Don't forget I paid for our meals. This is the least you could do to pay me back. Whatever. Why don't we have Kay decide then?
Agreed. Speaking of, which girl did Kay choose in the game again?
Oh, he never told us.
Now that I think about it... So we're all on the same page. We are.
Each of us like a different girl in the game, so whoever he chose at the end.
The person who has that heroine as her favorite acts out the final scene with him. And takes a picture as proof. So, Kay...
Which one did you choose?
Tell us the truth and nothing but the truth.
About that. I honestly couldn't pick between the three of them.
There it is. Something that only the indecisive leave of a harem story would say.
Quiet, Mako. You're not helping.
But you had to choose someone to get to the end, didn't you?
I did, but I also didn't.
What do you mean?
I achieved the ending animations for all 3 girls. It was the first dating game I ever played, so I was consulting a playthrough site the whole time I was doing it. And when I found out that I could only pick one girl at the end, I refused to accept it.
I see what you did. In short, you erased the data and replayed the game twice more to get all 3 endings.
So what do we do now?
Isn't it obvious? We go with the heroine he chose for the first playthrough.
Wait, that's not what I did! It's not just game data, but precious memories! I couldn't bring myself to erase it!
Huh? So what did you do then?
That's what I'm trying to tell you! I bought 3 of the same game and played all of them through to the end!
No way!
You've gotta be joking.
I got to the end of all 3 versions at around the same time. I'm sorry! Oh, this is so embarrassing! I had intended to take the dark secret to my grave. But it looks like they'll really get into a fight if I don't come clean. Our vacation has been great so far, and I don't want to see it end like that.
I can't win that.
Yeah, I admit defeat. To think there was actually an idiot who managed to get all the endings through sheer brute force.
Huh?
I should have expected it of you, Kay.
I have to give you props. You're the real winner here. Well then, in deference to Kay, who currently possesses the endings for all 3 heroines,
Just for today.
we'll bow to the indecisiveness of the male lead.
Which means...
We'll be having you take pictures separately with all 3 of us.
Should be easy for a harem protagonist, right? Of course, we're not giving you the right to refuse.
In the end, I ended up taking 3 different pictures separately with each of them. My first offline meeting with my online friends. Somehow, our first pilgrimage ended peacefully. Things got a little heated up at the bus stop, but it looks like all 3 of them were satisfied with how it turned out. In my phone, there's 3 very similar pictures taken with 3 very different girls. I almost feel like I've become the protagonist of my own harem game. About half an hour after the bullet train left the station, I was happily dozing off in my seat. The ding of a message received jolted me awake. What's going on? On the screen, I saw the names of the 3 close friends that had joined me for this trip. Aoi, Haru, and Mako.
I had fun. Let's do this again sometime.
Sure, don't be strangers. Thanks, friends. Now I have energy for work again.
And there was a picture in the chat. One that had all 4 of us in it. I really enjoyed myself too. The moment I said that, all 3 girls replied at the same time.
The next time we meet up, you have to choose one of us.
So be prepared.
They have me there. The story of our distant blue symphony continues on to this day.